In the words of every influencer ever, we are so back. Good morning, fam. Welcome back to the video diary series. For those of you who don't know me, hello, my name is Eva Britton and I'm a Christian college student in the performing arts, and we just got back from Christmas break, and tomorrow officially starts the spring semester for me with my classes. Today I'm enjoying hot gingerbread coffee, and Gabby and I are about to go do light hang for our next show that we're in, which is Romeo and Juliet at our school, the next main stage show, which opens in 2 weeks, so see you guys in a bit.
Well, in the beginning, I brought one down at a time.
In the beginning was important. In the beginning, God created the heavens.
Hey y'all, I'm back again. I have not been able to vlog yet this week because, as I predicted, starting spring semester, I kind of just got thrown right back into the ring of busyness. And today is probably the busiest day of the week. I found out last night at rehearsal that they're doing a promotional commercial with the marketing team of our school for Romeo and Juliet, which is the show that we're working on right now. And it's shooting today, and I was one of the actors in the cast that they asked to play a different role in the commercial. Like the concept, it's like a mockumentary, like The Office style, with Romeo and Juliet, like as if they were just college students and everyone else is the straight men. So me and 3 other girls in the cast are playing like the mean girls that are like gossiping about Juliet and how quickly she and Romeo like fell in love. So I have to be ready to do that, and I'm missing one of my first classes for it, but it's a theater class, and the theater people were like, do the commercial first, that's your priority. So as long as it's not one of the gen eds where they're like, why are you not in class? And I have my voice lesson, and I have my costume fitting for the third watchman. If you missed it, I'm playing the third watchman in Romeo and Juliet, as well as I'm the line coach, so I help people with understanding like the rhythm and meter and the writing of Shakespeare, I guess. I also have auditions for the spring musical starting Monday, and my audition is on Tuesday. We got the dance call Monday, sorry, and my audition is on Tuesday. Some people have a Wednesday slot, and then Thursday's callbacks. I'm working on my monologue right now, like every waking second. I think I'm gonna take my food to go to my fitting and my voice lesson, and then probably finish it between the fitting and the voice lesson. So let's go get fitted.
Let's try some
the ease to get
sirens.
the brightness. Yeah.
Yeah, to get the bright. And so you still want to go. And where does that go?
Don't do that.
Bright character. Just to no, it can go
And
or,
still ring just in a different,
yeah, it can still ring no matter what.
in a different direction.
Yes, but that high stuff going.
That's when it gets too.
It's not effective. Well, and it can get so that it pops back.
Yeah. Okay.
So I can do my or I can Elsa. I can, right? Like so I can Elsa or I can Anna.
Uh-huh.
You know. It's just what does the blood pressure mask get to do?
Every time I come back on campus, I'm reminded how grateful I am that I get to be doing this, because when I'm on campus, I really do feel like, wait, I'm doing it, that kind of thing, or rather, God is doing it and making stuff happen in my life for theater, which is what he's placed on my heart as a passion for a reason, to spread his light to that industry. And I just think it's so cool that, like, I look at my schedule today and I'm just blessed that I get to not only have classes that'll help me become better at not just the performance area of my craft, but also I'm in a fundamentals of design class right now, among other things, and I get to study that sort of thing on top of getting to be sore and tired from having 5-hour rehearsals every night and dance classes, and feeling like my whole body's aching today because I just went in cold to my dance classes this semester after having been lazy all break. And so I'm feeling it today, plus I dance a little bit in Romeo and Juliet, and there's fight choreo, and it's a very physical show, mixed with I walk everywhere on campus. Paired with I got impromptu asked to be in a little commercial that our school is doing for our production of Romeo and Juliet. I don't entirely know what it's for, if it's just for our school news, but it was like actual adults directing it instead of students, that sort of thing. So, and I don't know who make those casting decisions of pulling certain people from the cast of Romeo and Juliet aside from the principals to fill different roles, like Juliet's roommate in this mockumentary thing. But yeah, I'm just grateful that I got that little opportunity, even if it seems like a little thing. I just thought that was cool to be able to go from a class learning about fundamentals of design to going outside on a rainy day at a coffee shop on campus and film a little thing as a featured extra and get mic'd up and that kind of thing. And then also to be sore from my dance class as a reminder, like, okay, yeah, I'm getting better at my dance skills and I'm gonna gain strength and flexibility because I want to grow better as a dancer. And to be working in my voice lessons on my audition material for an audition next week, and then I'm getting emails from casting directors that are like, hey, thank you for your callback submission. It's a no this time, but thank you for all your hard work and we'd love to keep seeing you auditioning, that sort of thing. It just, for something about when I get back in the groove of being on campus, I just have these constant little reminders of this is what being a performer looks like, and it just makes me so happy and filled with gratitude, and thank you, Jesus, that I get to do this. Even if it's in little ways, like being the third watchman in Romeo and Juliet, and being girl number 2 in a commercial for Romeo and Juliet, and even just getting looked at professional companies for these shows, despite the rejection emails that follow. It's just, yeah, and I hope to get better at my dancing in what is happening here. Huh. Okay, well, we've got our designer run for R&J tonight, and so I'm kind of trying to channel my inner ballerina because I've been in a ballerina girl phase, because I just have so much respect for ballerinas, and what they do is incredibly hard work and they make it look so graceful, and I think that's a great idea of what I kind of want to do throughout this year. Yes, I definitely want to, if you have watched the last couple of videos, I want to work on practicing my servanthood and learning to step out of the spotlight and to be genuinely content with putting myself in the shadows if it means the show is lit properly, for God's kingdom and whatever his purposes are for that. And beyond that, in addition to the servanthood thing, I feel like the aesthetic that I'm going for this year is ballet, because it's very strong women with a strong sense of discipline and a work ethic and athleticism who know how to take care of themselves physically and mentally to do what they do, and they make it look easy and graceful, and they're graceful with how they do it all. That is kind of what I want to try to channel going into this year, and I just want to learn more about ballet for fun because it is something I have always been drawn to, and I think I just have such mad respect for ballet dancers. Yeah, so I'll catch up with you guys maybe at rehearsal. Little aesthetics hack. I'm not putting up my hair before rehearsal because it's cold outside and I'm wearing a tank top, so warmth. But I know I'm gonna get hot when we're being all active during rehearsal, so to fancy up my ponytail when I get there, I either have a claw clip or a bow or a scrunchie or something, and my hack is to cuten up your bag, clip it on the side.
Released and healed before I go. Kind of motion sickness, and so all of these.
Just making sure I'm somewhat warm before going to my dance class this morning. Don't mind me. I would do like actual cardio. I just can't right now. Whew. There we go. It's gonna be chilly again today. It's gonna be raining all day apparently, and the high is like 58, which is crazy. For where I live, normally it's very hot. But yeah, I'm excited. I actually really do like this dance class. And I think I'm psyching myself up to be like, I am going to become a better dancer this year, because that's probably the area that's the most lacking for me of the 3 elements of musical theater. Like I've had dance training, I just haven't taken it as seriously as a discipline as my other areas like acting and singing. So this year I really want to, like I mentioned last night, not just incorporate this idea of ballerina as an aesthetic into my life, as like well-being and that sort of thing, but also as a metaphor for my relationship with Christ of like, yes, people might undermine me in the arts and write me off as, oh, she's just so cute, or oh, she's so pretty, and oh, she's just so bubbly and happy all the time. But God sees that I am a warrior who puts on his armor every day, and I am aware of the things they think I'm unaware of, and I just show up and I'm a light for him anyway. So I think that's why I'm in like a ballet aesthetic. Plus I have some awesome, like I'm just so grateful for my friend group, y'all, and I have several of my good friends in theater in my dance class with me. I got my rehearsal bag for my dance class, so I'm gonna pop in my earbuds, listen to some worship music, because why not? Just decided that right now. And head off to my dance class. I ran into a girl yesterday that I had in class last year, and she was like, see, I saw you from the back, and I was like, oh, she has a bow in her hair, that's Eva. And then at a different time, she was like, she saw me pulling out this mess of wire, and she's like, you would be the type of person to have the wire still on your earbuds. And I take it as a compliment. Means I'm an old soul. I decided to be a little more cost efficient and healthier today for lunch, because when I think of getting food on campus, especially when I don't have groceries like I do now, because we just got back from break, I was thinking, I usually think of fast food first, and after my dance class I was like, or I could go to like that little student grocery store that they have like a block away from my apartment. So after I showered, I went and I got a turkey sub and a little side here of grapes and cheese. So we'll see how it is. Do y'all hear that? It is like full hailing outside. I honestly thought that someone was like throwing rocks at my window, and then I saw it was just like blobs of water. I don't have class for another hour though, so I'm chilling. Y'all, what is happening? That's literally hail, but like the closest thing to snow I've ever seen in our area. Like, what's happening? Good morning, guys. It is about 7 a.m. on Saturday. I quite literally just rolled out of bed 10 minutes ago. And that is because Gabby has a cheer competition today from 9:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. And we haven't been able to do our little weekend tradition of going to get Einstein Bros together on the weekends in the morning and then come back here, because we've just been busy and because it's only been a week since we've been back from a Christmas break. So we decided to squeeze that in before she has to go to cheer. So we're getting up here at the crack of dawn to do that, and it is 30 degrees outside. We live in a place where it's normally very hot all the time, and I am worried that I don't have... I am a chicken in the cold because I was born and raised here, and because I'm like, do I have enough layers on is the question. So yeah. We'll see. Coffee and bagel acquired. Gabby and I go to the theater for light focus, which if you don't know, we had to do light hang last week, which is where we had to strike all the lights from the dance show and hang up all the ones for Romeo and Juliet. And then this week we're focusing them, so we're filling in all the gels, which is the color, the gobos, which is like the shapes and patterns, and making sure they aim at the right targets on stage. So people might be acting as models today. I'm gonna try to get on the light plot. Gabby's gonna try to be ground crew because she doesn't want to go up on ladders, and that's so fair. So we'll see you there.
The beginning of that video is you like.
Going up. I forgot to say that. To this boy, nice. Or not the mover, the LED, my bad. Because if I keep going up, I'll be going further that way.
Is it moving around?
Yes.
Okay, good. That means you did it right.
Yay!
Coming down.
Thank you, coming down. You did so good, Bessie.
I carried a wire. Now we need to flip the ladder.
Rotisserie time.
That looks good.
Cool. Thank you. Going up. Thank you. Really, like, actually, Abby's really not at you right now. Hey, Kayla.
This is already plugged in. There's another slot for it to be plugged into, but it's like under the yoke and between the bar. So I can't like finagle this.
Father up.
Just had a dance call for the spring musical, and now we're off to rehearsal for Romeo and Juliet.
Okay.
Who's this?
Hi, you guys. This is my baby Jessie.
He's the apple of my eye. Jessie is very, very small.
Yeah, she's a newborn.
From 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Hi, Chloe.
Small. I can just.
Don't touch a soft spot.
Yeah, she's married to a short king, clearly.
Pink. Pink, but like.
How small is your husband?
Yeah.
He must be a very short husband.
He's actually very tall. It's just our baby. Like the genetics, something happened.
Your baby should be in an incubator.
And just wait. Once he hits like 5 months, he's gonna be as tall as you.
5 months? He's gonna be 5'9" in 5 months.
Yes.
Or he's gonna be 6'7".
Oh my goodness.
Get out of my house. I hope y'all enjoyed that scatterbrainy vlog once again. Right now we're in a very busy week. It's audition week for the spring musical and tech week for Romeo and Juliet next week. So I've not had time to vlog, so I think I'm just gonna end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for being here and for watching. Jesus loves you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.